Hey babes, I'm Miss Mila Rose, and today I am cosplaying as
Tsuyu Asui, but please call me Tsu.
Cosplay was actually a very recent cosplay purchase for me for a custom video. But this cosplay in particular has definitely been one of the hardest cosplays I have done to date. And no, I am not talking about the costume this time. Actually, the costume is pretty simple and straightforward. The challenging part has been the character's persona. For those of you who do not know, Tsuyu Asui is actually a froggy-esque type character from the anime My Hero Academia. She is so frog-like, in fact, that she acts like a frog, she ribbits like a frog, and she has a very long tongue like a frog. Unfortunately, my tongue can only go so far. So there are some human restrictions in doing this cosplay. So for this cosplay, we are just going to be using my real tongue. I hope that's okay. So cosplaying as Tsuyu Asui and trying to get her voice has been interesting. Her voice really isn't that hard to replicate, but like, it's so unnatural that trying to stay in character for me is a little challenging. Tsuyu ribbits a lot, Tsuyu sticks her tongue out a lot, Tsuyu has her eyes go really big a lot, and she kind of purses her lips a lot like a frog. So like I said, this costume is actually incredibly simple. It's just the wig and the outfit, and of course, I love wearing these shoes whenever I have to do a schoolgirl-esque type of cosplay. I do not own the brown slip-ons that are usually shown, but these ones work pretty good in terms of not having to purchase a brand new set of shoes for a particular cosplay. So I'm gonna get started with the costume. The costume has the jacket, the blouse, the tie, the skirt, the tights, and that's it. Now on to the wig, which had its problems, but they weren't too difficult to work with. I did have to trim the bangs, the middle chunk right here, that's the center piece of her bangs. They were way too long. I want to say that they were like below the length of my nose when I first got this cosplay. So other than trimming the bangs here, the wig actually came way too long, but I did trim like probably that much hair length off of this wig. Last but not least, this wig actually does come with an attachable hairpiece that gives her her hair bow at the very bottom of her tail end, as you can see. I do feel like it's a little unbalanced, and that's just how it's gonna be, and I think that's okay. And I feel like the length or the size of the two are not the same or not equal. I don't know. But overall, not bad. This wig is actually pretty decent quality considering the cost. A lot of these wigs don't end up being more than like $40, $45, even for the more expensive ones. For the makeup look, I did use very nude, peachy blush and eyeshadow colors. I made sure to kind of do like a bit of a hood with her eyeliner to kind of give that hooded eye effect. And I also used mascara on 3 different points of the lower eyelashes to try and get to the 3 line markings without being way too aggressive with the lines, because I've seen it done where the lines are very dark and concrete, and to me that doesn't look quite right. So even though this is a little bit more of like a softer look for her makeup, I think it looks pretty okay. What do you think of my makeup job for Tsuyu Asui? With the lips, I did do a very nude color as well. I was trying to go for very tongue-y colors, especially since this is her schoolgirl look. And then for the nails, I just followed the same trend. I am wearing some glue-on, stick-on nails here, and they are very peachy, tongue-colored nails. But yeah, that's what I did for her nails and her makeup look. And here is my Tsuyu Asui's bodysuit look. Originally, I wasn't going to do the Tsuyu Asui bodysuit look, but she actually ended up having a lot more popularity than I anticipated. So I was starting to contemplate whether or not I should purchase her bodysuit costume. And that's when I was gifted her bodysuit costume, and I was so excited to get her bodysuit. Now, I was gifted the bodysuit and not the goggles, which, let me talk about these goggles really quick, because when you order something that's for cosplay on Amazon and you expect it to arrive intact, and it never really ever does. They arrived broken, of course. Not that bad though, it's just there's like a couple, I think what you call them, gator clips attached to the inside of the goggles, and they basically clip onto your wig cap or whatever to secure onto your head. One of two of those gator clips was nowhere to be found. So essentially I cut the other one off completely, and I used my own gator clips, which were much bigger anyway, so they're gonna do a lot more and work better. And I used some hot glue and I secured them to the inside of the goggles. So I have two right here, and they're going this way, which the gator clip that was still attached was actually going downwards, and now I understand why. It's because this actually goes all the way around your head, and so you can't really go backwards with a backward motion. So downward makes the most sense. However, my gator clips are actually kind of long, and as you can see, there's like only this much width that you could attach a gator clip, which is why they had smaller gator clips. So if I had smaller gator clips, I probably should have put them angled downwards, but because mine were pretty long, I just had to make them go this way and hope that I could use it and it works. And it does work, but it's a little tricky to get it secured and it doesn't hold the best, but it's definitely secure enough. As you can see, I can move my head around, upside down, and it just stays. Now for the bodysuit, I am a little sad I didn't get the iconic froggy feet. There are some bodysuits that have the feet, some bodysuits don't have the feet, but all in all, it's pretty okay because how often are you going to see my feet, right? The costume is a Zentai spandex, so it's not like a leather-y suit, but honestly, I'm pretty okay with that. But yeah, this is my unexpected bodysuit for Tsuyu Asui to complete both of her iconic looks. So I hope you enjoyed my look at Tsuyu Asui in her bodysuit. I think it's so iconic, so I'm really happy I was able to get it. And as always, I've done a complete photo shoot that includes this bodysuit as well. So stay tuned for that photo set right now. today. I hope you enjoyed watching me cosplay as Tsuyu Asui from My Hero Academia. I had lots of fun cosplaying as her, even though she did pose a bit of a challenge in terms of acting abilities. I do hope I did a good job with her. I don't think I nailed her, but I do think I did the best that I could. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I hope the photos turned out really good too. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, turning on that notifications button so you don't miss another cosplay video from your favorite cosplayer, Miss Mila Rose. And if you're wondering where my Sailor Mercury YouTube video is, don't worry, she is coming. I did have to put a little bit of a pause on her because I did get Tsuyu Asui's cosplay in. If I get the cosplay and a custom video order purchased for me, I do expedite the order as well as the complete cosplay video collection, which includes my YouTube video, my photo sets, and everything else. But yes, Sailor Mercury is coming right after Tsuyu Asui, and that's a promise. After Sailor Mercury, we do have Miss Fortune from League of Legends, so I'm very excited to be doing another redhead goddess. It will also be my very first League of Legends cosplay, so I'm very excited about that. But yeah, that's it for me today. Bye for now, till next time.